Welcome back, everybody, for the fabled showdown. The one that began all those long years ago with William Wallace. Now has the answer to it with the hammer of the Scots.
The Scots did not take their humbling well. A year after Balliol's defeat, they rallied around the fiery knight, William Wallace, and poured out of the highlands like rabid wolves. Wallace was said to be a 7-foot-tall giant, who lopped off the heads of horses and men with a 5.5-foot sword. A barbaric match for my own ferocious father. After a string of unexpected victories, Wallace's rebels were scattered at the Battle of Falkirk.
Oh, okay, so it's afterwards.
Hiding. Like a vengeful spectre, he continued to harry English troops and convoys from the shadows. Undaunted, Edward and his commander, Aymer de Valence, approached Stirling Castle. Accompanying them was Robert the Bruce, a Scottish lord sworn to Edward, but known to covet the Scottish crown. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, as the ancient adage goes. Taking after his famed predecessor, Richard the Lionheart, he ordered the construction of a massive set of trebuchets near the walls of Stirling.
There's Warwolf.
His warning to the defenders was simple and dreadful. Surrender, or face bombardment more ferocious than a rain of hellfire and brimstone.
Let's get some Warwolf, guys. Making sure the sound is good. Defend the English engineers from Scottish attacks. King Edward's forces can support a pop limit of 200, but still cannot construct cannon galleons. Also, I see we're in Imperial Age. Shrewd management of your limited forces is key to accomplishing your initial objectives. Use longbowmen against infantry, pikes against calves, knights against skirms. Wallace's charismatic leadership holds his forces together. Kill him and his men will disband. Robert the Bruce covets the Scottish crown. He is your sworn vassal for the time being, but cannot be trusted. That's okay. You never trust AoE2 allies. The Scots will defend their lands fiercely, build forward bases to control resources, and sustain offensives. King Edward camps outside Stirling Castle with a besieging force supported by the English army Orange and its engineers Yellow. Stirling Castle is defended by a starving and desperate garrison of infantry, skirms, and light cav. William Wallace camps near Glasgow to the southwest, surrounded by a fiercely loyal bodyguard. His army is composed of calves, swords, and crossbows. And Robert the Bruce, claim to the crown of Scotland, camps to the northeast near Methven. Forces pikemen, woads, siege engines, and all that stuff. Alright, so this is going to be quite the scenario.
The castle has held out long enough. I will build the largest trebuchet that Europe has ever seen. Earl Aymer, double the guard and protect the engineers while they gather wood and stone for the weapon.
Okay, so we literally have to build Warwolf. Who's John coming? He's coming. Oh, whoops, wrong way.
Rain arrows on the villains.
Oh, it's Warwolf, guys. It's not at all a renamed God's Own Sling and/or Bad Neighbor. Wait, no, I was in the wrong place. I am so sorry. So that's the Stirling garrison. We did end up losing a couple vills. I don't know if it really matters if we lose villagers, so long as there's, like, you know, one left or whatever. Oh, hey, there's Robert the Bruce. Aymer de Valence Electron. Everyone's in Imperial Age, and everyone is obviously either Britons or Celts. Oh, this is mine. Not really. Just this castle is mine. Anyway, this doesn't seem to be all that hard. You know, famous last words and all that. go. And another attack of Castle Age units. Oh, you know, I guess we have Castle Age units too. But ours are better. Ooh, Woad Raiders. Pajama Warriors. Yeah, we didn't see a single Woad Raider in the last scenario, I just realized. Okay, 30 seconds. Now, I don't see any other resources, so I'm not too sure if we'll actually get a base and stuff.
Trolls have gathered the materials that they need. Assemble the trebuchet without delay.
But I can't build a trebuchet. Oh, research Warwolf. Oh, that's kind of cool. Literally showing off the unique tech. Because the actual Warwolf is over here. Oh yeah, and don't worry guys, I plan on using a lot of trebuchets here.
Magnificent. A true Ludgar. Warwolf,
Rarely.
I dub it.
That's French for
The pitiful
a wolf
shall
of
quiver
war.
in fear, while Warwolf hurls boulders at Stirling's walls.
So, I mean, this is a renamed Godzone Sling, We're Bad Neighbor. 300 damage, 20 range, +1. Kill Stirling's garrison. Wait. Stirling Castle is our ally. So it's just a matter of, okay, we'll just siege up the gate. Then we can just patrol in and kill everything. And it does give us the opportunity to heal up everybody, which we could probably use. Oh, we're doing the big boy damage. I see some more vills over here. Oh, there's a sheeper. The sheeper suggests that we do get a base at some point. Yay! Onward and upward. Oh, yeah. So it looks like we'll be getting Stirling Castle. And then, like, we'll be getting all this stuff. And then we're gonna get, like, villagers over here, and then we can build, like, a TC on these forage bushes, and these mines, and all that. All that stuff. Yes.
No quarter, I say.
Called it.
Dispatch the doomed men and post loyal Englishmen in Stirling Castle. Robert the Bruce and John Cumin.
He's
Behold
Cumin?
the grim fate of traitors. You would do well to remember it. Off with you now.
Aye. Duly noted. Farewell, King Edward.
There remains one traitor yet to hang. Muster our forces and bring me the head of William Wallace.
Will do. Oh, we still have all these buildings. Bolden.
Yes, Bolden.
Okay, so we kind of have two.
Wallace is all that holds his army together. Strike off the head.
Oh, there he
serpent
is.
falls riding to the fallow earth.
Ready. Mandatum? Yea, ready. Correct. Bolden.
Mandatum.
Okay, so we're 200 pop.
Bolden.
We can build a dock, actually. I think. Yeah, it just said we can't make cannon galleons.
Bulden.
So let's build a dock.
Yay, Copper. Greeton. Ik will hunter.
But of course, now we're just going to take the opportunity to get our eco up and rolling.
Ready. Yay.
Oh, and we still get Warwolf. That's pretty feels good, man. Let's actually make a light cav for scouting purposes. I'm still like a little unsure as exactly where I want to prioritize my development, I guess. I'm just kind of dropping town centers wherever I have villagers. Guess build another one. We get that light cav. Ah, here it is.
Ready. Ik Willem.
Ready, Gatherer.
Gatherer.
Mandatum. Gatherer.
Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I'm like... William Wallace didn't die in battle. I'm like pretty sure he was drawn and quartered in a rather grisly fate. Especially grisly because it was Mel Gibson involved. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened historically. Also, in case you don't know, the movie Braveheart is why they made the William Wallace campaign and added Celts into the game at all. Because the movie was so successful and obviously very much takes place in the AoE2 time period. Celts were the last civ added to the game, as far as like the game data goes, back in Age of Kings. Lots of fishies here.
Ready, Gatherer. Yes,
Gatherer. We can get this boar. It's kind of weird that there are so many players in this scenario, but most of them resign after the little intro. Which was nice. Like, I certainly didn't mind it. It's just kind of weird that, like, half the players in the game are gone after, like, 5 minutes. Chopper. Oh, nope, there's one more, or two more deer, even.
Mandatum. Bulden. Fish.
Grayton.
Gatherer. Ready. Fisk.
Let's make a war galley just to see what's up. I mean, we're gonna need to defeat Robert the Bruce as well. I mean, I think the, you know, the hints in that were about as subtle as the symbolism in Lord of the Flies. Yeah, there's a reference for anyone who had to go through American, or probably any other Anglophone country education. Oh boy, I hated that book. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Yay. Chopper.
Also use the war galley.
Ready. Bolden.
What's over here? Does seem to be a fair amount of water. There's Robert the Bruce. And we already have 200 pop space available. And I guess in the grand scheme of things, our base is pretty, you know, it's just hanging around over here in the west of the map. It's not too spread out. Oh, what? He's not even post-imp. Can we just make it to our camp over here?
Mandatum. Bolden, 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 Greeton, Bolden. Ready. Mandatum. Bolden, 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 Bolden.
Yep. Come on, build the... You can fit 2 farms? Yeah, we can. Okay, so this looks like the Firth of Forth, which I always found rather fun to say. And yeah. I mean, I guess this is just to give us a coastal presence. Which is fine. Anyway, we have 1 castle already, but let's get some more up and running so we can make longbowmen. And let's still defend our camp. Let's get the castle up right there. We have one over here. Start grabbing our military techs.
Ready. Mandatum. Correct. Bolden, Bolden, Bolden.
Yeah, having the fishing eco available to us is pretty nice. What's over towards Robert the Bruce? I mean, before he betrays us, that is.
Ready. Mandatum. Ready.
Yeah, we're getting close to max pop.
Bolden, Bolden, Bolden.
Well, I mean, max pop, we're like 130. I mean, like, the maximum amount of villagers I'll need.
Ready.
Now, since we just need to snipe William,
Mandatum.
I think we don't need to focus too much on Trebs for this southern front.
William.
And let's get some more castles up over here towards Robert the Bruce, who's probably going to be the main enemy we're gonna end up fighting. There we go. Do I have more stone? Seems to be a bit of a stone light map.
Bolden.
Grayton, yay. Bulden,
I guess get those guys, because why not? Get that guy. Ah, here we go. Siege rams. Once again, you actually have a ton of gold in the bank, so let's just get some Cavalier. I don't have a market, though.
ready. Bulden,
My lord, we have word that Robert the Bruce has murdered John Cumin. and
Not the Cumins!
Scottish crown.
Not the Cumins!
I would ride north to punish the scoundrel myself, if not for my failing health.
Yay.
I place you in command of this command.
Bolden.
My lord, shall your son, the Prince of Wales,
Yay.
lead the forces
Greeton.
with me?
Ready. Greeton.
My son. Huh. A mere sight.
Oh,
Only make the Scots confident of victory. I trust you alone with my armies, Earl Aymer.
correct.
I will not fail,
Grayton,
Lord King.
D, ready.
Mandatum.
feels bad, man.
Mandatum,
Alright, looks like that's all been cleaned up. And let's start pushing towards over here.
Yay. Mandatum.
get some forward siege. Ah! Might have made a bit of a boo-boo. There is some gold here. Anyway, William Wallace looks pretty darn exposed, to be honest.
Yay. Golden.
Even with William and Wallace and his woad raiders on their side, I don't think the English are in trouble. William Wallace is, like, literally one of the best hero units in the game. Got 5/5 armor, 20 base attack. Okay, maybe we overextend it. Aimer! Okay, maybe we overextended a little bit.
Ready. Golden.
Again, I've never been one to underestimate my opponents. No! Warwolf! Literally never used it for anything other than, like, the set thing. Little intro scene. Anyway, let's start sieging up Robert the Bruce. Oh, we did lose actually a lot of villagers. Okay. Round 2. Fight!
Yay.
I ran Cumin through with my blade before the altar of a church.
Golden.
Perhaps I
Golden.
shall celebrate my coronation by doing the
Golden.
same to you, Longshanks.
I don't know why he hates the Cumin so much. You know what? It's because Baybars from the second scenario was originally a Cumin. It's probably, you know, where all of the deep-seated hatred of Cumins comes from. Hey, why did that market never finish? Okay, that guy's down. We're actually making more headway against Robert the Bruce than we are against William Wallace, which isn't really what I expected, but okay. Okay, yeah, we can't do that. We're getting wrecked. Ooh. That's a dead castle. Okay, let's just get guilds, since our gold supply is far from limitless.
Grayton. Chopper. Mandata. Golden.
That's a problem. Whatever. I know Cavalier aren't really a Britain thing, but I really could use some mobility here. Something that's mobile and hits hard. Also, they actually have a rather substantial navy. Okay, guilds is done. We'll just build a navy of our own. Ooh, maybe we can get some Warwolf treb hits against the galleons. That'd be pretty dope.
Ready.
Yeah, that probably isn't going to happen. Ooh, there's a little gold over there.
Ready. Yay.
Add a gold over here.
Mandatum. Golden. Ready. Greeting.
Again, we might have kind of overextended ourselves. Just all the farms. When they ask how many farms, you just say, "Oh, that's SO." That's what you say. Come on, Warwolf Trebs. Go get him. Go get him. That's something. Come on. If only they were longboats and would stack up better. Yeah, they're still one-shotting them.
Mandatum. Chopper. Great chopper.
Mandatum. Chopper.
Yay. Chopper. Ready.
Greeting chopper.
Yay.
Let's get these people in order.
Chopper.
Okay, hopefully 23 Cavalier will be enough to take down William Wallace. Oh, there's still that gold over there. Oh, that's rather unfortunate. Come on. Wow. That's sad. This is sad.
Chopper. Ready. Bulden.
Oh, well.
Ready. Explorer.
I guess get that dock.
Yay. Golden.
Grayton. Bulden.
Yeah, it looks like Robert the Bruce is not as cleaned up as I would have hoped.
Ready. Correct. Golden. Mandatum. Golden. Greeting. Ditch.
English knights are no match for proud Scottish infantry. Our shelterings will skewer your chivalrous host.
You dare speak of chivalry,
Uh.
king who murdered a lord in a church? The devil will have you.
I really only have one castle left. Or 2 castles left, actually. I still have this one. It's just kind of... Oh, there's gold here! How did I not see the gold over there? Oh my god, you guys have probably been making fun of me for this the entire time. Oh, that's sad.
Mandatum. Golden. Ready. Golden. Mandatum. Golden. Greeting. Golden.
That's a little embarrassing.
Bulden.
Alright, Sir William.
Ready.
You just finished the siege workshop.
Ready.
Well, there really isn't that much to defend over here.
Yay. Ditch.
Oh, we also lost this TC. It's weird, the last scenario had so many resources, but this one you really don't. It's not like you're super limited, but it's not like you're thriving either.
Mandatum. Ik wil het Bolden. Greeten. Bolden. Bolden.
Mandatum. Bulden.
Yay. Bolden. Bolden. Yay. Yay.
Wait!
Yay. Correctus.
Correctus.
Bulden.
Greeten. Ready. Bolden. Bolden.
Okay, I've got like 38 plus military. Robert the Bruce, what are you doing? Robert the Bruce, more like Robert the Silly Goose. Holy crap, Wallace's army has a high score. I did not realize that. Maybe Wallace still has some low HP, or is low HP. Also, the farm bug is still there, where farms disappear. That's great to know. Come on, how much HP? Oh, he's already at 3/4 HP.
Greater. Chopper. Dich.
Get some more galleons over that way. Well, I guess we'll just have to fight his army.
Mandatum. Bolden. Yay.
Yeah, we still did a good job of showing off lots of longbow and Britain ranged unit action. Even in the first scenario, we used crossbows. Let's just get a few more units. Can you tell there's a point that I just like click into actual RM mode? And I end up like actually playing the game with more than 2 APM. Invisible farms, man. Oh! Wallace almost died off screen.
And send the
There we go.
remains to all corners of Scotland. Let this stand as a warning to any who might aspire to play the rebel.
Wallace's forces scattered.
Are they?
Where is their furious, foolhardy spirit now?
Are they? Oh, and they already resigned. Alright, so kind of a weird progression to this scenario. Not in terms of how it's actually supposed to play out, but just in how I personally kind of played it out, where I sorta defeated Robert the Bruce, but not really. Let's get some castles going, or some trebs going,
Grayton. Ready.
because there's one more castle at the very least.
Mandatum. Bulden.
Right here.
Ready. Bulden.
Ready. Bolden. Bolden.
Oh, these are forage bushes, I just realized. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. Whoa! That guy definitely, like, disappeared and then teleported or something. See what's going on this way. No, don't go back. Stop it, you. Thankfully for us, the Celt Navy is absolutely dreadful late game. Like, it's bad. What's this? I guess it's just a little fort. I guess he's kind of spread out all over. Now we're near max pop. There was a time where we were maybe hovering around 70, but, you know, we got it done. Sort of. I mean, we still haven't done a whole lot.
Grayton.
Ready.
Mandatum.
I wonder if this gold's safe now.
Bulden.
Only one way to find out. So not a whole lot going on over there. Anything over here? That's at least especially exciting. Choo choo! A lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Yeah, it seems like Robert the Bruce actually plays like a normal AI that has to gather resources and rebuilds buildings and whatnot, whereas Wallace's army was just getting infinite resources. Hence why his score was so high. Oh, there's another one.
Bulden.
Okay. Really shouldn't be that much left, and he'll honestly probably resign once I destroy this last castle. And when I say probably, I mean I hope. And then we shall be done with Edward Longshanks. He's got stronghold researched, man. And that's it. Am I missing something? Do I really have to destroy every single production building? Because that would not make me a super happy camper. Oh, maybe you have to destroy all their TCs too. That's understandable.
Grayton. Yay.
Well, we're slowly killing stuff. Like I said, Britain's not really the greatest at destroying buildings very quickly. Kind of sad that we couldn't use Warwolf better, but such is life, I'm afraid. There we go. Wait, what caused him to resign?
Forces are routed, and Brother the Bruce flees to the Highlands with his tail between his legs.
Let him call himself King of the Outlaws if he should so desire. His skulking followers shall whisper of me in terror as the hammer of the Scots.
Yeah! You are victorious! Feels good, man.
William Wallace's body was butchered, and his remains were scattered across Scotland as a grim warning to any who might fancy themselves a heroic rebel. Yet the effect was the opposite of what my father hoped for. The dying embers of rebellion were kindled into a raging flame, as the treacherous Robert the Bruce renounced his vassalage and raised his banners. With his last war still raging, my father, the mighty King of England and Hammer of the Scots, passed away. England is now mine to rule, his vision mine to fulfill, or to squander. Robert the Bruce remains a threat, and unrest brews throughout England. Even my own barons openly show their contempt and demand that my powers be diminished. I have studied all that my father did, and still the task at hand terrifies me. He faced every adversity and grew to be a great king. Yet I already feel my soul buckling under the weight of the crown. I am king now. But what king shall I be? Should I be deceptive, as my father was in his youth? Should I be the pious and chivalrous administrator? Or brutal to no end, the new Hammer of the Scots? However can a man become so great as to fulfill all of these roles? I fear that there is no answer.
Oh, man.
Even so, when I stand by my father's tomb, the fear and the shame sometimes sweep aside. Deep within me, I know that whatever else I must try, I must fight for my crown, my kingdom, and for my father's legacy. I will not fail you, Father.
Alrighty, and that was Edward Longshanks. Still a pretty solid KD. He still got 2k resources, not too sure what that was from. Oh, so Wallace actually didn't really have much of a camp at all. Yeah, he was just hanging out over here. And if I had just been a little bit more patient, I probably would have wiped it off the face of the earth really easily.
Yay.
Anyway, that is Edward Longshanks, guys. So, I'm working on a video where I'm doing a campaign tier list, where I'm rating all the campaigns in the game, all the official ones. I'm not too sure where I'd place this. Probably somewhere in the middle of the pack. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't my favorite campaign ever. But, you know, it was solid. It was totally alright. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Next up will be the Grand Dukes of the West. So again, we go from the enemy of William Wallace to the enemy of Joan of Arc. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.